Because they forgot to lower the ladder, the 6 people couldn't get back on the boat. The ladder could only be opened from the inside. The smooth surface was impossible to climb. They panicked right away. They could be attacked by sharks at any time, and the woman's baby was still on the boat with no one to take care of it. The boat owner, Jack, tried to step on a float to climb up, but he lost balance and fell. The float also deflated. They tried again, using the flag to climb, but the flag couldn't hold anyone's weight. It tore right off. Someone was already too tired to swim. They asked Jack if there was any other way to get back on, but Jack said he had just bought the boat recently and didn't know much about it. Suddenly, they heard a phone ringing. They saw part of the shirt with the phone hanging over the deck. Jack jumped up and managed to pull the shirt down. They rushed to grab the phone, but it had water damage. Everyone was devastated. After swimming for a long time, suddenly a yacht passed by. They waved and shouted for help, but the people on the yacht thought they were just waving hello and drove away. Jack came up with an idea. He told everyone to take off their clothes. They tied the clothes into a rope. Jack managed to hook it onto the railing. Everyone got excited. They thought they were finally getting out. They were just about to climb up, but the clothes couldn't hold the weight either. The rope broke. Hope was shattered again. The curly-haired man bit the only knife they had and dove under the boat to see if there was a way to open the hatch. But the bottom of the boat was fully sealed. There was no way in. Just as he was swimming back up, he dropped the knife. He dove again to grab it, but he held his breath too long and rushed to the surface. His head hit the propeller. He came up in pain with blood coming out of his ear. Seeing him hurt, the bearded man grabbed the knife and stabbed the boat hull, trying to pry open the ladder. Jack swam over to stop him. They fought over the knife. Suddenly, Jack accidentally cut the bearded man's stomach. The sea turned red with blood. There was no way to stop the bleeding underwater. Soon, the bearded man died from blood loss. Then they realized Jenny was missing. Turns out Jenny saw the blood and was afraid sharks would come, so she swam away. But he wasn't a good swimmer. Soon she got exhausted and sank to the bottom. The injured curly-haired man couldn't hold back his anger and punched Jack. Now, Jack had to tell the truth. The yacht wasn't even his. He was just a worker. When the boat got damaged, he was afraid his boss would blame him, so he messed up and caused the bearded man's death. 6 hours had passed. The bearded man's girlfriend didn't want to wait anymore. She swam off to find help, but she never came back. That night, heavy rain poured down. The curly-haired man with his head injury finally couldn't hold on. He died in Sarah's arms. Of the 6 people, only Sarah and Jack were still alive. They were in total despair. Jack looked at the diving goggles in his hand and got an idea. He smashed the goggles and used the lens to wedge into the boat's crack, barely holding his body in place. Then he let the girl step on him and climb up. This was their last chance. After several tries, the girl finally made it onto the deck. She rushed to open the ladder, then ran into the cabin to calm the baby. Jack looked at the ladder in front of him, but didn't climb up. He had caused the death of 4 friends. He felt too ashamed to live.